Hello, Peter here again, and this time we're going to talk about upKeeper 4.9 and the major features that we've added to this version. Keep watching. In 4.9 we have added two major features. First up, the remote management with UltraVNC, which is a management remote tool that we have added, integrated with in upKeeper. And I will show you more in the demo and also the thinking about this tool and the integration. The other part is reliability history, which we have added a connection to. So we get a index for the computer and what the status of the computer is right now, and for 30 days history as well. So, to demo the UltraVNC integration as well as the other feature, reliability history, I will show you in a demo environment. And we have a case where we have a customer that has sent us an email. So we'll go into my email box. And from Tindra I've got a mail where she told me her computer crashed early today, poor performance. So that doesn't tell me that much, but you have included a screenshot as well, and I see that she has used our feature, so we get every information about the computer, which is really great. She has used my upKeeper with a screenshot feature enabled. So let's go into upKeeper, let's go to the device, UPK W31. We see this computer, we get the normal information about it. So let's go into the inventory and look at the status of the computer. We can see the major properties, and we look at the disk space, which can be a case where the computer slows down, but it seems to be alright, and the inventory quite taken earlier today, so no problems there. Software seems to be okay, updates is okay, and the new tab, reliability, let's have a look there, and we can see that this computer have run really good for quite some time, and then the last couple of days we see a little bit of a drop down where there have happened something, so the index have been lower than earlier. So let's go into the events that has registered for this time period. And we can see that the computer has shut down unexpectedly, just as Tindra told us in her mail. And we can see that there have been updates on this computer which has been installed, which can be another reason why the computer has been a little bit slow during the day. So we have all the information we need from this. I think there is no big concern right now. It's just a temporary fallback or faults. So hopefully this curve will go up again and will be at index 10. But we have to tell Tindra this, and the best way to tell her is to actually connect to her and show her where she can find this information. And with a new integration with UltraVNC, we see this in this icon. We click on the icon, and when we do so, we will start a process where we get a question if we really want to do this, and we have to answer some security questions as well. When we start a local file from the web file, this can be altered, but for now we will leave it like this. And we see that we are connecting, and on Tindra's side her computer will connect to a proxy as well. So here we have this computer, Tindra's computer, W31, and we can see that she is not using any applications at the moment. In a normal case we will call her and say, hello, I want to show you this, how your computer are doing. So But we pretend we have her online. We will open the tray application, my upKeeper, where we can show her that she has kind of some space left on her hard drive, but we can also show her the reliability monitor and the history of that. So we can show her actually the same view that we saw before, but from her side, from the computer side. So you can see that the computer has, as we saw in the earlier screen, that the index have been quite high during a long time, and then some dips a few days back, and today some crashes as well. And we get the information quite the same as we saw in the web interface for the administration. So we can see that it was a shutdown earlier today, and there have been some updates that can be an explanation for the poor performance during the day. So we have told her everything is nice and good, and she know where to find this information next time, so she can see it for herself. So great thing, and the integration icon will only show if the UltraVNC application is installed on the client side. So this is a really great feature for 4.9. So let's go in and look at the remote management UltraVNC, how it works in the background. So if we have a computer, in this case a user computer, which is shut down, grayed out, let's turn it on, and the computer turns on, and the client, the upKeeper client, wakes up, and it recognizes the UltraVNC is installed, and from the administration part of this we will see the icon appear in the web interface. And as we did earlier, as an administrator, we click on the icon, and what happens then is the administrator sends to the upKeeper system, and the upKeeper system tells both the user computer and the administration computer to start the application and connect to a predefined proxy. And from there on, as we saw earlier, we can share the user client's screen, which is really great. And we can do stuff to the computer, and we can make the user understand what we are doing, which is really great. Then when we are all done, we disconnect, and when we disconnect, everything shuts down again. So the UltraVNC components on both sides, both the administrator and the user side, will shut down, so there will be no active components running on each side. Until next time we need it, of course. So that's upKeeper 4.9. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't done so yet, and remember to hit the bell button as well, so you get all the notices when we release new material. And remember, work less, manage more.